Welcome to the Big Biz Show, featuring insight, analysis, and a lot of stuff that's none of your business.
Hold on. This is the Big Biz Show. I think it is their business.
Making the markets work for you. Here's the man with the plan, Sully.
What's going on over here? Are we interrupted? Is there something going on over here?
Yeah, there's a little auto-tune there.
What is? Hey, look, who's that? Somebody's in the studio. What is that? Who is that? Who is that, Mike?
That's Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson's in the Loft 100 studio.
What the hell is he doing?
What the hell? You know who that is? That is what AP Silverrstieen can do with ImagineAR. Of course, they are publicly traded. IPNFF. What's up, AP? How are you, brother? Because these are getting better. I have to tell you. Like, in the beginning, they were good. But, I mean, no offense. When Russ was doing it, it'd be like, here is the guy, and here's Russ. No, honestly, you ever see hey, I'm next to that, so.
Is that below belt or above belt? What are you talking about?
Oh, my God. I mean, let's show that again, Jared. That's fantastic. AP did this for us. He does this for us quite often. So, so I look over here and say, what's going on? And then, wow.
That is damn good.
So if we keep that, it looks like he was in our studio.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Is there any name, image, likeness that we have to pay for that?
He's
Good. Put that out there on social. He's endorsing our studios immediately. AP, this is why augmented reality is so important, because let me bring you back. Of course, AP Silverrstieen is the CEO and president of ImagineAR. They are publicly traded. It's a company that does augmented reality. But do you remember when you used to post on MySpace and America Online, Prodigy? Okay? Facebook when it first came out.
Right.
You'd put a post out, and it would be like words saying, you know, better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission, whatever you put out there, right?
Yes.
Then they let you put pictures out there. All of a sudden, the engagement rate was bazillion.
Right.
Then they have you put video out there. Oh, my goodness. This is the next iteration, is it not, AP? And by the way, this all comes down to advertising and how many impressions you can make, whether it be regular advertising or online advertising. Isn't this the next sort of frontier, AP?
Yeah, certainly we're in the world of TikTok and Insta, and everything's got to be something cool, quick, visual, and video. And certainly using AR in our platform, as you saw, we're working with the Baltimore Ravens. Which
that's a huge one. That's brand new from last time. So let's talk about that. So obviously we have the Ravens in studio today.
Yes, you do. You've got Lamar. He has a game in a couple of days, but he flew out there to San Diego to make an appearance.
Yeah.
It's called Ravens in Reality, and they have all these holograms that we're going to be having integrated with their app, and fans will be able to take pictures if they're in their house, they're out visiting them, take pictures and videos and share them. And that's really the new level of fan engagement and immersion, right? The ability to show who you're with, what you're doing, and immediately post it online.
AP, what is the model eventually for this? Because people would pay good money for that. Like, if I could pay to have, I don't know who it would be, Oprah Winfrey? A trophy with Mike Costa's name on it that says,
there's Ronaldinho in your office there with Mike.
Yeah, look at this, like right in front of
Such
Mike.
a good dude too,
Right.
so humble.
And you can just you could tweet it out there.
Yeah.
It said it was visit today in studio with.
Right.
Now you could, and people would, first of all, they'd believe it. First, you know who we should show it to is Dave Palais.
Oh, please.
Let's when he comes in today.
Yeah, look
our
what you
sports
missed.
editor Dave Palais. Look at what you missed today. We didn't have you come in because here.
Jerk.
But
Not you, AP.
no, AP too. Also AP.
Since last I saw you there, dude. You're going all in.
But AP, is it a subscription type model? Because obviously there's a ton of ways to make money at this.
Right. So we have a patented platform that allows, like for the Ravens, they'll create their own activations. They'll do a licensing model with us with an annual license. We have done revenue shares. Ronaldinho's app which his provider, Jet Media, actually signed another 20 to 30 high-profile talents around the world, some really amazing names. And they'll be integrating with their app as a license fee, so the company will receive annual license fee. But the key is for fans, for consumers to engage, have fun, gamification, and then demonstrate that in social media. But at the same time, start being loyal to the brand and building that community by doing fun things like this on a regular basis within the app of the organization or team. So it's the first thing everyone's looking for is, where's my community? How do I get my people to get into my app, spend money, monetize, and grow? AR is really taking off, and I think you mentioned a number of times, Sully, is, Tim Cook has said over and over, people will not believe how they ever live without AR, and we're getting close to the turning point.
Well, let's talk about, aside from fans, let's go to Johnny Lunchbucket or Cindy CEO. Everyday Americans that say not sports fans, but they all cook. You made a huge deal with McCormick Spices. Now talk about that. That's a $6 billion company. Okay, they've integrated your IR tech into what they're doing. Talk about that a bit.
Yeah, so what they want to do is give a new engagement within the McCormick app for the ability to use their influencer, Tabitha, who's pretty famous, who had her own product line come out, where fans at home can cook with Tabitha, they can take pictures and videos with it and share it instantly online. So again, it's a matter of integrating with apps to drive engagement, immersive experiences, and ultimately revenue. And AR will allow the normal person around town, as you call Johnny Lunchbucket, to have these engagements, pointing at product packages and have a coupon come up just as they're walking down the aisles of a store. Whether it's retail, whether it's looking at consumer. Because remember, we've become an Amazon push-button vending machine society. Hit a button, it shows up at the door. But you have all these retail locations looking, how do I get people back in the store? How do I engage them? How do I make it a fun experience? And AR lends itself to that retail environment, but also to sports, entertainment, education, bring books to life, right? Point at a book and up it comes to life, and there's a 3D model of a heart sitting in front of me that I can look at, turn, and spin. So we're starting in mobile. Mobile seems to be obviously the best way. Everyone's got a mobile phone, but ultimately it'll go to the glasses, and Apple keeps announcing the glasses are coming. I think they pushed it back to 2023 or 25 now, but nonetheless, it's coming. But we're at the forefront right now with everything we have in our patents, and we're excited to keep working with, like the Ravens, and we also just signed the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. That's the Ravens when they just did their engagement to celebrate their Super Bowl win in stadium. So you point at the phone at the game day cover, and up came a whole video of highlights from the actual Super Bowl win. Yeah. You also trophy and the championship ring. Just by pointing at the picture in their app, up it popped instantly.
So do you know how this started? This technology started with AP's least favorite video, which is, I don't know if it's on your website anymore, where you could walk down 3rd Street Promenade, literally walk down 3rd Street Promenade with your cell phone, point to a store, and it would say, hey, Sully, there's 50 cents off whatever here. Or, hey, Mike, you can't afford this Tesla. Or what? But as you walk through, it was a personalized experience based upon your behavior online, and retailers could subscribe to that. This is sort of the same thing, but this is more about fan engagement than it is about retail, right?
Right, and we still haven't ignored the retail. I mean, we also just announced the Hip Hop Hall of Fame Museum. They're going to do a big award show on TV broadcast. So we're actually designing the full Hip Hop Hall of Fame app with a virtual museum. So in front of you comes to life with the rappers, with the objects come to life with stories, merch purchases, their NFTs, everything. So AR is that next level engagement that allows people to have a fun, interactive way using their phone with famous people or objects, share them in social media, but at the same time drive revenue off of those engagements. And you're seeing it grow. I think the expected forecast, what I heard, is 150 billion by 2030. So it's going to be major growth from where we are today.
Are we ever going to see you in San Diego? I've known you for 2 years, for God's sake. Come on.
I'll send my AR version, my friend.
It's time. My good friend AP Silverrstieen. I will talk to you later, buddy. ImagineAR, IPNFF. Speaking of